is the day. I solo travel to Costa Rica and I am pretty nervous but also very excited. So we'll just see what this trip has to bring. I am here at the hostel. I'm staying here for the night. I have been up since 10 a.m. yesterday, so I've been up for more than a day. I'm super tired, as you can see. The plan today is just go eat something, come back and go to sleep. I feel like it hasn't hit me yet that I'm here by myself. It feels like I'm just like exploring Mexico or something. I have come to the realization that I'm crazy. Like, never had I imagined that I will be doing this, let alone by myself. So we'll see how this journey goes. I slept for a couple hours. I'm still pretty tired, but I have to go eat. The weather is looking pretty cloudy. It's almost gonna get dark, so I need to go eat ASAP. Well, I got a milkshake at the mall. I was sitting by myself and there were two girls sitting in the back. I overheard them talking about Uber, and I've heard that Ubers in Costa Rica are sort of illegal because there's so many conflict with that. But I asked them if they were taking Uber, they were from here, if it was safe, and they told me that it was safe. And so we just had a conversation from then on. I have to be up by 6 a.m. tomorrow. I have to pack. I already made a mess in my room. I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm here in the bed. We're waiting for the other passengers to arrive. The trip is supposed to last 3 hours, starting from when we pick up everyone. One other thing is that there's a lot of curves and going ups and downs on our way to La Fortuna. That's also why I decided to move up here. I haven't eaten anything, so hopefully I don't throw up, but the driver told me that if I do throw up, it's better to throw up just in the window that's open rather than inside the car, because it's easier to clean.
Estas vacas que están aquí, esta es una zona ganadera de leche exclusivamente para la Dos Pinos. Aquí llegan camiones de la Dos Pinos.
Muy bien.
Y recogen todo. Quiero enseñarles algo muy importante. Aquella que está allá, ahorita la vamos a ver, es mi casa. Es que es my house. Ahí está mi familia, adiós. Aquí se ve mejor. Costa Rica pura vida, para que nos visiten y vengan, sí, y conozcan nuestros destinos turísticos que son muy bonitos para ustedes. De aquí lo ven. Sí. Qué cosa más linda de... ¿No ven? Es que es como fuego. ¿Sí? Ese es el tamaño de ellos.
I have just arrived and this is what it looks like. I love it. And this is my room. And this is the bathroom. And this is my key. I just came upstairs from reception and I wanted an activity to do for the day. They recommended the hot springs that are close by, like 10 minutes driving. They're supposed to have dinner later on. I just want to relax, have some time for myself, and enjoy. I just got done getting ready and I'm supposed to leave at 2. It is 1:56 p.m. so I have to dip soon. As a side note, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling super good. Yesterday was not a very good day just because it was a city, the hostel that I stayed at, I didn't really like it, and so many more things. I was super tired, as you heard, and I just slept all day. I didn't like it. But today, on my way here, the drive, the vibes right now, they're so good and I'm loving it. I am here. This is all of the thermal hot springs. It's all of those. Going all uphill, so I'm like running out of breath, but a little birdie. It looks pretty nice. This is today's little meal, and this is my view. It's all forest. Let's see what there is over here. Wow. I'm gonna stay here for a little bit. I'm gonna take some pictures and we'll see how they come out. I got out of that one because there were starting to be a lot of people. So now I'm just exploring and taking a look at the rest of them. Right now I'm looking at this one. Roca di Valdi, temperatura 109 Fahrenheit. How's that? I just got on the waterfall and it was pretty extreme. The guy told me that it wasn't gonna be too extreme. He told me that it was gonna go slow, and at first it was, but then it started going faster and faster until I landed on the freaking water. It went in through my nose. I kind of drowned, not gonna lie. I'm like literally shaking, but it was fun. Those are the slides, and they go like all the way right there. This is fun, but I already wanna go. The only thing is that I have the buffet until 7. That is the time I'm allowed to go in, I believe. And it is barely 4:54. It is gonna be 5 soon. So I'll probably have to wait until then. I didn't want to pay for a locker, so I left my backpack outside and it's freaking soaking. I got in, they didn't even ask me. Now I'm here, this is the food. I got some white rice, beans, spaghetti. And this is the view once again. It's spectacular. Obviously it looks even better in person, and then you can also hear the birds. Amazing. Well, that is everything that I have for today. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the front desk and order a neighbor. Tomorrow y'all will see what I have planned. Good morning, today is Monday the 14th and today I'm gonna go ride some horses, but first I'm gonna go get some quick breakfast and then I'm gonna head out. Terminé del tour de los caballos y conocí a estas personitas.
¡Hola!
Son Randall y Ana y estamos en la Soda La Hormiga. Venimos a comer y al rato pues a ver qué pasa. Acabo de terminar de comer con los muchachos que conocí. Estoy caminando ahora por la Fortuna. Ahí está la capilla, la iglesia. Por allá está el volcán. Siento como toda una local caminando por aquí.
Everybody laughing the same. So the efficiency in this animal is about their survivals. It's an evolution of 60 million years for an animal that is considered the oldest terrestrial mammal.
Here on this log tour, we have 3 parties. We've seen a couple so far. They look really good. The only thing is that the mosquitoes are killing me. I don't know if you can see my forehead, but a mosquito bit me in my forehead. I just got done with the tour. I watched a lot of slots and I'm here with Cole. She's also a solo traveler and she's gonna give me a ride back home. To share with y'all an experience that I had today that I hadn't had the time to share. Obviously not everything is roses and pink and stuff. I did have somewhat of a bad experience earlier with one of the horse tour guides. They were both males. There was a point where I was getting a picture taken by the man and he was like, do you like it? And I was like, yes, I do like it, thank you so much. And he was like, of course, such a pretty woman like you, how are you not gonna have a good picture? And I was like, thank you. And it wasn't too bad, you know, like I took the compliment and stuff, but it wasn't until later on that I was just standing with my horse waiting for everyone to get their pictures taken. A man with his horse approached me, like his leg was touching my leg, and he was like, good morning, señorita, good morning, miss. I did not say anything. It was also like the tone of voice that he said it in. I did not smile or look at him. I just like pulled my horse back and kind of backed off. But he started asking me, why are you so serious? And I was like, nothing. And then he's like, why are you so serious? And then I was like, nothing, just don't get too close to me like that. He was just smiling, and then he's just like turned around and left, and it made me feel so uncomfortable. I legit, like, I feel like crying right then and there, especially because like there were other people around, but they didn't really say anything. Like, they were like looking at what had happened. I'm glad I stood up for myself, you know, like I was able to like tell him to leave me alone pretty much. And later, one of the girls like comforted me and stuff, and later on, Randall and Anna, they asked me like what had happened, because they also noticed it, you know, and like I told them, and like they said that if anything, the guy probably felt ashamed that of what he had done because other people were watching. And they even told me that other like tourists were having their own conversations, saying that that's just like bullshit that he was doing that and stuff. You know, I'm trying not to focus so much on the negative, but rather on the positive. The horse experience was very, very fun. My booty hurts a lot right now, like it hurts to sit down. I'm getting through. And this lot tour, it was amazing. Like, the slots, they're my spirit animal. They were so lazy. They were just doing like nothing, literally. They were just there, and it was so fun. The plan for right now is just to go to the bar with Randall and Anna, and we're gonna go and just chill for a bit. I'm on my way to meet Randall and Anna. I was telling my mom, like, Mom, if you're watching this, I know you're gonna get mad at me for going to the bar, and I know you're gonna watch this, but please don't get mad at me. I have to enjoy. Anyways, I'll show you all later what's happening. Antes de irnos al bar decidimos venir a comer para no tomar con el estómago vacío, y aquí estamos. Pedí, sí, arroz con pollo, ¿cómo se llama ese? El patacón y ensalada, y la limonada, está muy rica. Estoy aquí tomando unos mojitos. ¿Qué estás tomando, Ana?
Una sangría.
Ah, ok. ¿Y tú?
Y cerveza local.
Ah, la Imperial.
Imperial.
Claro, muy bien. I just said goodbye to Randall and Anna. They were such wholesome and loving people, and it kind of like melted my heart to just say goodbye, because I don't know if I'm gonna see them again for this vacation. Something I wanted to point out real quick is that one of the reasons why I decided to stay in a hostel, which if you know me, you know that that's not something I would really do. It was obviously that I'm traveling by myself, and I just wanted to get to know more people. But in the hostel, I feel like there's too many foreigners, extranjeros, and there's not really like, they all come in pairs, at least from what I've seen, and they don't really like try to make a conversation or anything, and I don't either, so I feel like it doesn't necessarily work out. I feel like in order to meet people, you just have to put yourself out there, and that's what I did in both of the tours. And in both tours today, I ended up meeting some really cool and amazing people. I just got done getting ready. Today is Tuesday. They're gonna pick me up at 6:25, and it is like 6:16. Today I'm gonna be doing an extreme tour, and it's just like rappelling. So you get tied to like a rope, and then you climb down the rock, and then you do like jumps to the rivers or something like that. I'm not an extreme person, so we'll see how that goes. Came back from the tour, and it was really, really nice. The staff was also awesome. I didn't dare to do most of the jumps, but I did dare to do the remaining repellents aside from the very first one, because the very first one was so tall. Nerves got to me, like they got in my head, and I was like crying, like sobbing. I also did the swing, and that was really fun. It was a great experience in general, but I wish I would have like taken the steps to do it. As you may have seen, I was laying down in my bed and I realized that, it is my last day here in La Fortuna, and I went down to reception and asked what activities there were for today, and there's the hanging bridges, which is close to there, El Volcán Arenal. It's amazing. It's one of the main attractions here. Looks like, and I think I'm gonna get a chicken quesadilla for today, and it costs 5,650 colones. This is what the colones in Costa Rica look like. This is 2,000 colones, and then this is 1,000 colones. This is a coin of 100 colones, and then this is a coin of 50 colones. It looks a lot like the coin of 10 pesos in Mexico. This bill right here also kind of looks like the one in Mexico, which is kind of similar. I just turned in the key at the front desk or reception, and it is currently 11. The van comes to pick me up at 12:50, so almost 1. The plan right now is just to go eat somewhere and spend the time, and then I'm gonna go back to San Jose and stay there for today, do nothing, and then tomorrow do some activities. For now, I'm gonna go to a soda, which is a small, it's smaller than a restaurant, and they are cheaper, but the food is also really good. So that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and find a soda that I can eat at. I was also told of this chocolate place that the chocolate is made here locally, and I'm a chocolate lover, so I'm gonna go and try it out to see what it tastes like. But that is after I'm done eating. I just got done eating, and now I'm gonna go to the chocolate place to try it out. I just got done buying the chocolates, and I bought so many. Look at that. I bought some for my family in Mexico, for my friends, and for myself, of course. Oh, and for my boyfriend too. They said that the coffee and cocoa is grown close by at a plantation, and so that's where they fabricate it, and then they bring it right here where I bought it from. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna be good, but we'll see. Hola, hola, por fin llegué, son las 5 y algo de la tarde, estuvo muy pesado el viaje, estuvo muy largo, hubo muchísimo tráfico, pero miren cómo se ve esto. Wow. Y esta es la Airbnb en la que me estoy quedando, se ve muy cool. Ahora la idea nomás es descansar, relajarme, dibujar, quizá se ve muy chido aquí dibujar con la vista esa, hacer tarea, a ver qué sale. In the morning I didn't have time to vlog because I was running super late to the tour that I went to, but the tour was called Lights and Sights, and we just walked around downtown, we ate a lot of food and so many more things that you will see shortly.
You will see that we are right here very early in the morning in this parking lot. We can have different trucks with different fruit, vegetables from different areas. They come here to sell it and then they sell it to these places.
Oh wow.
Very easily because it's getting here, you can grow everything else. You can eat the skin, no worries.
Es video,
La frase pura vida viene de una película mexicana de los 80 que acá se proyectaba en San José hace mucho tiempo, en los 80, y era la única película que se veía en ese tiempo. Entonces por eso actualmente decimos pura vida por cualquier cosa, para decir hola, adiós, ¿cómo estás? Ten un buen día, muchas frases. For example, this one that we're having is caracolillo, and it's in part of lower places, so it's not that acid. So you see here, this is a coffee bean that they roasted it, and then they put dark chocolate around it.
¿Esto es ceviche o también le dicen caldoso?
Oh, I can get the Callisto, that's what we call it.
Well, this is a pretty file.
This is a pretty big file.
If you see this is a painting that we have inside of the theater, inside of there in a ceiling too. And this one used to be a Costa Rican bill. You can notice it's the 5 colones. 5 colones nowadays is nothing, we can say. So we told to Alejandro Gallini to make this painting, trying to represent more accurately our traditions and culture.
In the morning, I honestly didn't feel like waking up. I was super tired. My body was so sore. It's been so sore since the horseback riding. But I got up, I pushed myself, and I got there late. It was weird because the Uber dropped me off, and the tour like had already started, so they were like a block away, and I didn't have a way to call the guide, and so I just had to ask random people to like let me see if they could call them for me. And the first time they didn't answer. The second time they didn't answer either. But then when I was about to walk away, the tour guide called the person that let me make the call back. The guy was so sweet. He came to get me, and then we just continued the tour. This overall experience has been nothing but great. I have met a lot of people. I think even more people than I would have met if I had come with someone else, because I feel like coming with someone just like locks you with that person or that group of friends, and doesn't really allow you to like explore and be out there, you know. And especially when people see you traveling alone, they're like, oh my god, you're traveling alone, and like that just starts like, that's a conversation starter, and they're like, where are you from, where are you going, where have you been, and then you just continue the conversation with them, like where they're from, and from then you can ask them like, are you doing anything later on and stuff like that, and then they'll say yes, and you can be like, can I join you? Obviously, as long as they give you like a good vibe, because sometimes you can just tell, right, when someone has bad intentions and stuff. So make sure your heart and your body, like they're safe, they feel safe, and your instinct isn't like kicking in, then that's when you're good to go. I would have liked to stay for longer, but unfortunately I only had a week off for school. I will definitely come again and explore the other areas such as Manuel Antonio, Tamarindo, Quepos, Limon, which is on the Caribbean side, and so many more places that this country has to offer that they're simply amazing. Unfortunately, again, I didn't have the time to visit them. I would have liked to stay like for 2 to 3 weeks, maybe like 2 weeks and a half. I think that would have been the perfect time to stay here. So if you do come with someone, or if you come by yourself, just come for longer than a week. Another thing is that sometimes you just have to push yourself, because for example today in the morning I did not want to get up at all. I was so tired, my body was so sore, and I just did not feel like getting up. But you just have to like push yourself and be like, Michelle, like it's your last day, you have to enjoy it and make the most out of it, you know, because you did not pay for this trip for nothing. For example, today it is my last day. I have 2 tours today, and then I have my flight at 11 p.m. Since it is my last day, I have to go and get tested for COVID to go back into the US. And I believe there's a laboratory that's like 5 minutes from here in Uber. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, I just got done getting tested. It was super quick. There was no line. I was the only one, literally. I registered, paid, and then I did the test, and that was it. The result is supposed to get to my email in 2 hours. Something that kind of threw me off was that when I was taking my Uber to come from the first tour to here, the Uber like halfway asked me to go to the front seat, and that's because again the Uber is not so legal here, and they can get like a fee or a charge for like riding as Ubers. So I had already seen a YouTube video when I was trying to find out more about this country, and I saw that happened to another girl, and she said don't worry, it's pretty normal that they ask you to move to the front. That's what she said in her blog, so that kind of helped me to like feel better because I remembered, but it still was kind of like weird. It threw me off, but it's normal. I am currently ordering my Uber that's gonna take me to my last tour of my whole Costa Rica trip.
And also part of our equipment is here. We have another facility, but we're not outside. We don't chew it exactly. It's just to lick the white bone. That's how we call it. The kind of flesh. That is good.
So that's a seed you cut it open. Is that the seed?
Yeah, that's a seed product. Yeah, actually.
Está bien así. Ajá. Ahora con la punta de la espátula lo seguimos moviendo para cubrir toda la piel.
Berries, creo que son. A este le agregué almendras.
Exactly.
And I'll plan on with them.
Yeah, you're gonna be part of it.
They will.
The chocolate too was amazing. You have to do that. The chocolates were kind of sour, to be honest, and it kind of like ached my throat, but you just have to try it. Like, it's so different from the regular chocolates. Like the Hershey's, I found out that it's not even a chocolate because it's so artificial. It doesn't even have like cocoa or anything. It's just like something that they made up. I was also able to learn how to make chocolate, so I'm a chocolatier now. I feel like an Oompa Loompa, but it was so fun. This concludes my trip to Costa Rica. It was such a wonderful experience. What I wanted to was to connect with myself, be able to venture out into a new country by myself, figure out what solo traveling is like, and I did just that. So I'm super proud of myself. I'm also super proud of the fact that I'm an introvert and I was able to meet other people from all over the world. And it wasn't just like 1 or 2 people, it was like literally like 10 probably, like 10 people that I was able to meet, make conversations, get to know where they're from, then get to know where I'm from, what I do, etc. Like I said, solo traveling is so fun because you're just able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want, and you're just able to enjoy it more. And I feel like if you come with someone again, you just like locked with that person, and that doesn't allow you to like be as much out there as you want. Something that I found really funny was ticos, so the people from Costa Rica are able to tell I'm Mexican because sometimes I say mande, which translates to like sorry. Like when you're talking to someone, they're like, sorry, like what'd you say? It's a specific way of saying it, and it's mande. I was able to gain more confidence for sure. I was able to open up more. I was able to connect with myself. The nature is truly amazing. Like, I feel like this world has so much to offer, and after this trip, I'm so ready to like just take on the world. Like, that's just so empowering. This is what Costa Rica does to you, you know? And especially so after solo traveling, I feel like I can go anywhere by myself. Obviously, as long as it's safe. But this concludes my trip. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked my first ever video vlog. If you want to see my future travels, please subscribe. Let me know any questions that you have, anything that you would like to know, to see. That is it for today. Michelle in the air. I'll see you next time.